Well, God bless you. Here it is Thursday, and it's so beautiful outside, and just enjoying God's creation. The grass is growing, the birds are singing. I mean, this is just wonderful out there, and you can't help but just pause and say, "Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful day." You know, I got out this morning and I started doing my walking. I call it my military walk. It was some pretty steep incline, and then there was some decline. And, after getting a new hip, you got to kind of test it out and everything. And so I wanted to see how I was doing. So I went and I did the walk and everything, and it was really good. I didn't have any pain, and so I really feel that, with the hip and everything else, that it's 1,000% better than what I had. But while I was walking, I began to notice that, as God speaks to you through creation, it can be, you can be looking at a field and it's just all brown and everything. But in the middle of that field, you might see one flower that's already blooming, and it's not in its season. It's too early. But that one flower is blooming because of the condition that it's in and the weather and everything else. So, God was just saying, you know what, bloom when I want you to bloom. Just like the fig tree, Jesus came by the fig tree, there was no figs on it, and it wasn't season for figs. But because of the elements, because of, I'm sure the heat, the rain, and, all this right here, that it would have produced early figs. And so, but because it didn't, he cursed it and it died. And so I'm just saying this right here is many times what happens is we want everything to be our way. We want everything to be in our own season. And sometimes God's going to use you, and it's not going to feel like it's your season. It's not going to feel like, I'm ready for this. I'm not ready to start, laying hands on the sick. I'm not ready right now to prophesy. I'm not ready right now, to interpret, dreams or visions. And so you say, but God says, listen. He says, this is going to be an early season, 2024, early season. He says, 2024, I'm opening a door. It's not going to be things as normal. He said, I want it now. I want it fast. And so I just want to say this right here is when you're out and you're looking around and God shows you something, he speaks directly to you. Don't wait for somebody to come up and you tell them about it and, they agree or disagree, or, sometimes they think we're crazy. And, just begin to say, yes, Lord. You know what? I'm going to bloom early this year. And I'm not waiting for my season. My season may not be God's season. And I'm talking to some of you right now. I'm just saying, step out in faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please God, and just begin to do what you've never done to receive what you've never had. And that's where I believe that God is saying right now is, listen, everything around you may seem dead. Just seem like your finances, your health. It seemed like family members are passing away. It seemed like, maybe you lost your job. Maybe you went through COVID, you went through all this right here. But God says, listen, I want you to bloom. I want people to look and see your joy. I want them to look and see that you're grafted into me. I want them to look and see that you can do all things in all times and seasons, and whether it's your season, not your season, but you can still be that one that will take and give me glory. So I just want to encourage you today, forever, every day, just dare to be different. Stop trying to fit in the mold that people have made for you. And just fit into that which God has for you. He's the potter. You're the clay. He made you and he shaped you. Now let's do it his way, okay? All right, God bless you. This Bishop Shaver saying, this time right here, let's rise up, go forth, serve our King. Let's come back with testimonies. Let's come back with souls saved, sick healed, captives set free, okay? All right, God bless you. Hope to see you Sunday, 1045, 3310 Florence, right here in Killeen. All right, you can also catch us live on the web. All right, God bless. Bye-bye.